Good morning, Henry and Robin. I am here in the tent. I have now laced around two of my own tarps on the inside of the tent, which means it's gonna rain less on the sloping part of the roof. But of course, the walls are still slanted and it's gonna rain at the edge of my newly installed tarps down inside. So I will need to make more plastic or tarps for the walls. Then the end wall, of course, is a whole other story where the wind wants to rip it away and has ripped it away and it's all broken. So I'm gonna try to stitch it around, stitch it so that it's more of a constant purchase or grip, and then maybe it's gonna blow away less or blow open less. I still question how much time we want to put into making this tarp membrane or collection of tarp membranes work when there are these warnings right on the tent that say it's not for high wind and definitely not for trying to put heat inside, which people would be tempted to cook or heat the inside if they're working here or whatever, or even for keeping storage dry. And the other day when I was putting on these grommets here, because it was all ripped apart, I was making the grommet work with a little bit of a flame from a cigarette lighter. The tarp ignites immediately in the presence of a flame. It doesn't catch fire, it just disappears into a hole. And so it's this kind of tarp that we use for everything that you see everywhere, the plastic tarp that is somewhat waterproof for a while, and then of course it's woven so it's not sealed, so it does become permeable. Anyways, here I am trying to position it around the frame at the top of the crown of the roof. We shall see with the wind how much of my recent rig will hold. Anyways, my belongings are all there, mostly soaking wet, despite the bags and things, so I'm gonna take whatever I can to the laundromat for drying. But we'll be in touch, and I'm curious about the fund so that I could hopefully build storage boxes attached to the underside of my trailer, not deep, so that I still have clearance when I'm moving, clearance over the road. So the boxes would only be 8 inches deep at the most, made of wood and plywood and painted over. I have paint, I have marine paint, so that should all be okay. But if there's a fund for that, I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much.